So I have my file, Visual Code is open, and I have my beautiful empty plugin file right here. So first thing you need to do in a plugin is opening the PHP tag. There you go. We have a plugin now. Fully functional, does nothing, but this is an actual plugin. So you have a folder, you have a file inside the folder, you give it a name, and that's it. To make it a little bit more official, you just go to the plugin handbook under header requirements and use this comment, which will basically contain the plugin name. So copy, go to my PHP file, paste. And now, really, I have my plugin. So I'm going to be calling business, business bloomer WooCommerce pin product to the top. There we go. We have a plugin now. So I can even save this file, go to my FTP, and push the the plugin to production. So I say yes. And if I go to my transfers finished to my development website backend, so I'm under here in the WordPress backend, go to plugins. Technically, I should see my new plugin right here. So as you've seen, I created a folder, a file, put the header inside the plugin, and if I search for pin, yay, we have a plugin right here, ready to go. I can activate it, I can delete it. However, it comes with no information. So there is no description, there is no version, there is no author, there is no quick links below it. So we will be working on that shortly. And the way you work on that is by adding additional header fields, such as the plugin URI, description, version, requires, author URI, license, and so on. So I'm going to copy this one, so the full header, paste it below this one. So I don't want to overwrite what I did before, and we're going to use some of the information that we want to use here. So, for example, the description, pin some WooCommerce products. Actually, let me remove the capitalization. Pin some commerce products to the top of the shop category tag search pages. Okay, so this is the cool description. Then maybe I want to put some notes about the author Rodolfo Meloi, the author URI. So you would put something like https www.businessbloomer.com, and then you would have put the version. So this is the very first version. So we can call it 0.0.1 if you want to. I usually put the first one whenever it's ready to go live. And yeah, you could use the text domain, the domain path, that's for translations. Requires plugin. This is a new thing, very helpful. So requires plugins WooCommerce. So this plugin cannot run unless WooCommerce is installed. This plugin cannot be deleted unless WooCommerce is removed first. So this is very handy. I think we got everything that we wanted to put in there. So I can delete this if it works. I can save. I can upload the FTP, sorry, the file back via FTP. And now, if I refresh my plugin page, I should see some additional information. This is reloading now at the moment, loving how my internet is slow right today, which is never slow. But that's the beauty of doing things live. So the title, we used to have it before, description, version, author with the external, no, it's not even an external link, and the fact that this requires WooCommerce. So it can only work if WooCommerce is active. Now, folks, I can actually activate it already. It won't do anything, but it works. So I'm going to activate my plugin and hopefully nothing breaks. I have query monitor just to check for PHP errors and database queries and slow things while I code, which is very handy. So if I look for pin once again, I should see that my plugin is actually up and running and I can now start coding. So we've done the PHP tag, we've done the plugin header. Now let's get the ball rolling with my code snippet. So I'm going to my tutorial. I'm going to copy these to clipboard, click in here, back to the editor, paste, and I have my snippet here ready to go. So I'm just going to put it nicely here, to indent it just because I like it. And this is it. So this feature, this snippet should already work out of the box. So I've done nothing. I just copied some code online, hopefully working code, and I have the plugin ready. So it should get the feature products and stick them at the top of my WooCommerce loops. And I'm going to save. I'm going to upload the file back to the server with FTP. And I'm going now to test if the plugin works. So let's close this FTP and code editor, go back to the plugins page. And now we're going to take a look at the front end. So I want to start. Amazing. There has been a critical error on this website. And we go back to my code. And I won't look at the error log because I know already what's going on. What's going on here in my case is that I've used a function name that already exists in my development side. Why? Because I was testing this code yesterday and I left it somewhere else. So this is why it is giving me fatal error, which is very good. So because we are coding a plugin about pinning products to the top, I'm going to rename all my functions with a unique acronym. So I'm going to use the BBWC pin products to the top. So BBWC PPTTT. I'm going these just for myself. Use this prefix to all my functions. Easier. So saving. And going to FTP. upload the plugin back to my WordPress site. And now, hopefully, the website should come back. Yes, thankfully, to come back alive. So as you can see, I have lots of products, I have some blocks, I have some classic layout. So this is the WooCommerce old, this is the WooCommerce new with blocks. What we're doing today will not affect blocks because they're still working on the filtering on the customization of existing blocks. So it will only work with legacy grids and loops. So what I want to do is I want to look for yoga in my product search. I'm right here. If I look for yoga, I get 35 results. The first 12 are on this page. So there is a yoga ball, whatever you want to call it. There is a yoga bag. Well, just put random pictures. There is our Zen black yoga bag in the third position. Then some straps, more balls, some tops and shorts, jackets, and so on. Okay, so my goal is to get some products and pin them to the top of these search results, also on top of their respective category pages, tag pages, and on top of the shop page, right? So what I do, because I have that code active, I go into products in my WordPress dashboard, look for my Zen black yoga bag, which is here, and I make it featured. I simply click on the star. Now the star will become black. There we go. And now the plugin should actually work. So if I go back to the same search result, I'm just going to copy the URL and paste it somewhere else so we can compare. New tab, enter, and our Zen black yoga bag is pinned to the top of the search page. It was like this. Now it's like that. What if I pin some other product? For example, let's pin the yoga ball. Where is it? Here it is, featured. And if I refresh my, well, actually in this view, it's already in the second spot. So let me unfeature the one and feature the this funny yoga bag here, which is this one, feature. And now I expect that it will move to the front. I refresh, and there you go.